Hello, everyone. I am Jason for today. Uh, he wasn't here in time, and you know the rule. If the teacher isn't there in 15 minutes, you're legally allowed to leave. So, it's been about 15 minutes. So, his challenge for today was to run upstairs and, try and do as many things as possible before the music starts. But he only said about 2 seconds worth of music. So, I feel like it didn't really help or do anything. So it was kind of pointless thing. It was kind of a challenge that really we all knew how it would end. And right as he said that, I was planning coming over here anyway because I knew that he wouldn't be back in time. So I'm your entertainment for right now. Everyone called Jason a loser.
Yay! That's probably gonna be the most popular segment of the entire show. So now you're just gonna be locked into this shit for the rest of your life. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, they're not gonna kick you out of clown college just because they saw that. Anyways, hi everyone, and welcome to the Daily Delete. My name is Jason, and this is the Daily Delete, and this is where I go through Facebook for every calendar day throughout the course of the year and make comments about the 12 years, 13 years of stuff I've been making, and then I delete them because if I'm sorry, I can only do that for like a few minutes at a time. I'm really not that messed up. So, hi, yeah, this is the show. You're looking at it. Thanks all three of you for tuning in. It's probably Heather, Teresa, and their mom. So okay, so it's like two family members and someone. So, oh, hello, Jason. Oh, look, it's Losing Forward watching the show. Hello, Losing Forward. Hello, Losing Forward. Wait, that should have been capitalized. Blue. Losing Forward. Today's episode is brought to you by Losing Forward. Shannon Ford Thompson's number one weight loss and personal transformation blog show on the United States. It's been a long day, really long day. That was actually preceded by a really long night. I have a personal rule where I don't drink beer before 5. But you know what, dude? It's like 5 o'clock in New Brunswick, Canada. So whatever, it's on the same continent. Anyways, oh, hello, Losing Forward. Oh, look at that. It did that. Oh, it didn't post on my Twitch, though. Look at that show. Anyways, I should probably get this shit started. It doesn't matter because it's like only three of us watching it, so I could just like fuck around all day. Be like whatever. Those of you watching on my Twitch stream, though, please tune in to a new segment coming up soon called "I'm Teaching My Wife How to Play Warzone." She's actually gotten pretty good at Fortnite, and she's had about 20 minutes of Call of Duty. So I figure, good enough. Let's get her started. Aw, thank you, baby. You know how much that means to me that you say stuff like that. It's fine. You're fine. The kids will know how to make dinner. Put meatballs in a bowl and microwave on high for 12 minutes. Anyways, so let's get on with the program. Let me click that button there, and then I'm going to click that button there, and then I'm going to click that button. That's fun, right? Okay. And so here's my Facebook page. Enjoy it. Right? That's me right there. And let's get on with the show. By the way, this is probably going to be the last time I do the live streaming thing because honestly, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's as professional looking, and I got some issues with the restreaming program here. You got to pay for certain basic inputs, and also I got people who like to send me heart broccolis and other. Woman, I have no time for your sexual innuendo. Now pass me the ranch fire dressing hose. Ranch dressing fire hose? Yeah, ranch dressing fire hose. Okay, cool. So let's start off with the show here. 12 years ago today. I'm still very sick and very tired. Yeah, I was. It's weird. Like, I get sick in February's. Chicken soup and gin. See, Heather Nichols knows what's up. Um, Heather Nichols was the wife of the man I worked for when I was a firearms dealer. Then they had a big, ugly, messy divorce. Then she became friends with me on Facebook after. And then now she's not friends with me on Facebook. I don't know. Whatever. Lauren Russell is one of my road moms. Still is a mom. On this day 12 years ago, not feeling any better. Yeah. Sin Laren's daughter says, I hear ya. I'm about done with this. Who is that? Baroness at the Kingdom of Valantia. I don't remember ever being to Valantia. I'm going to have to check my... I said prostate. I'm going to have to check my passport on that. See if I've been to the Kingdom of Valantia. I don't think I have. Yeah, man, there's a lot of zucchinis going on here. That's cool. Okay, 11 years ago, end of the vacation, dinner with the family, quick visit with Nicole. Yep. No likes, follows, or share. Whoop, wrong button. No likes, follows, or share. So obviously, either no one cared or Facebook never shared it, or maybe something happened and Facebook doesn't see it. So if you are watching this stream, make sure to say hi in the chat so that we can all say hi in the chat, and that'll be cool. Okay, 10 years ago today, so some random woman tried to friend me. I told her she had to read and understand my info page. She didn't understand it, so I translated it to, "You must be this interesting to ride this ride." She responded by blocking me. I don't even know what the translation was of. I think it was just like, "Hey, I'm a jerk. Stay away from me." Right? That feels about right. Check. I mean, to be fair, I could probably check my passport with a eggplant. Eggplant. I just thought that was a really swollen cucumber. What? Anyways, why the fuck has someone not made a third-person role-playing game modeled after Dante's Inferno? I mean, something that was a lot more loyal to the subject matter. And of course, I would still have a cult revolver in there somewhere. Because they did have a video game called Dante's Inferno or Dante's Circle, The Adventures of Dante. All right, I gotta look this up. Hold on. Something. Dante video game. Dante's Inferno, the video game. Yeah. I'm just gonna watch this live on the air. Ooh, Peggy 13. Remember, you must be 18 plus to be Peggy'd. Scary. Even though, can you actually hear the broadcast through the restream? Show me your nuts. Hey, you know what? Show us some real footage from the game. Much as I love pre-rendered stuff. This actually looks like a great game too, right? And it does look legitimately like very inspired by Dante's Inferno. I actually wouldn't be surprised if this had a lot to do with Barlow's Inferno, which is probably one of the best game book things. Yeah, it's like a fantasy novel. Oh, you cannot hear the stream. Wait, you can hear it? Can you hear my nuts? Okay, let's see. See, look at that. That's not so bad. Look at that, dude. That's some scary looking stuff. That is definitely showing some Barlow influence on there. You know what makes me really jealous, though? Like, look at that user interface design in the corners of the screen. Like, dude, I want that. Can I do a full screen on here? What'll happen? Will it break? No, it'll just drop its frame rate down real low. Interesting. Still pretty cool, though, right? Anyway, let's shut that down. Sorry. Interesting. You know, I did learn that right now, though. If I do that, people can see it better. No, people can't see it better. Wait, you know what? Let's try this. Shift. Is No, it's Control. Oh, it's Windows key. Wait, it's on a Mac, so it's probably the Alt button. Wait, Shift, Control. What am I? Caps lock. What is the freaking zoom in button? It's like Shift, right? Let me out of here. What's going on? Ugh. Right, look at that. Well, at least you know you don't have to deal with my super obnoxious face here on screen. What's that do? Edit doesn't know any better. It's terrible too. Okay, anyways, so if you can't see that, too bad, I guess. I don't know. Weird. Back to the show. Back to the show. Okay. On this day 9 years ago, bad news about the trip to the ER is Alex's sleep schedule was all messed up. Good enough news. She was so exhausted from the thing. She was on autopilot all night, and I managed to get a lot of stuff done. Of course, who knows how the rest of the day is going to go. Tune in tomorrow and find out. 9 years ago today. I've never had homemade pizza on a stone before. Oh my God, it's like God is rubbing my belly. Oh, so good. Yep. Thanks, Kate. Good work. It's true, dude. Like, you have not lived until you've had pizza on a stone. Listen. Aw. That's great. That's my face. So I should make it bigger. Here's my face, but bigger. But can you read what's on my screen? Like, can you see that? Because that's the important part. Like, my face here? Put user and timeout on YouTube. And noted. Yeah, so, okay. No, wait. Showed it again? What? Okay, I don't know. I'm just a hot mess, you know, but it's like, I'm at the point with using Restream, I just don't care anymore, so maybe we just don't care that. Wait. You son of a bitch. I was changing the size of my browser info, and it was like changing it in my Chrome window. Oh, Streamlabs. Streamlabs just told Losing Forward, please refrain from spamming symbols. Wow, you know what? Streamlabs, you're not the boss of us. No, we know. So you got to stick with the swollen purple cucumber that's leaking water. On this day 9 years ago, the Republican agenda has been leaked. I really don't feel like getting into a pro-life rant, so I'm not going to. Let's just move on. Pro-life. I mean anti-life, right? Anti-choice? Oh boy, did I wake up on the wrong side of the internet today. No likes, comments, or concerns on that one, so it's going away. That's fun. Let's see. It has been 9 years. Okay, 8 years ago today. It has been 9 years since the Chronicles of Riddick was released. All along, I knew I would eventually have to return to that dark place, the mind of an Alpha Furian. Pretty good, right? Dude, by the way, that movie was amazing. Like, so badass. All the movies are great. Like, dude, if you owe it to yourself, just go watch a bunch of Vin Diesel movies today. Like, start with the Chronicles of Riddick. Watch all three of them and the cartoon. You'll be thankful later, maybe. Okay, 8 years ago, here I am drawing aliens. Woohoo! Yeah, can I make this bigger? Yes, I can. Look at that. See, look at those aliens. I got notes on there. I got drawings. So the more I drew it, the better it got. And like, I started to relearn how to draw pretty quickly. I don't know why it makes you want to play Borderlands 2, Dom, because you're odd. My buddy Rob McSella from high school is like, I think you should bring back all the stuff you did for Garn, which was like a role-playing game system we developed ourselves. Like, we created this entire, like, a user's manual, monster's manual, role-playing guide. Like, I think we spent more time developing the video, the role-playing game than the actual game itself. Which I think nowadays would probably just get us a Kickstarter. 8 years ago, opportunity does not knock. It presents itself when you beat down the door. True story. Okay, if Ragnarok is anything like most of the Vikings I've met, expect a weekend of play acting followed by a month of self-parody. I am looking directly at you, the Vikings of New York Renaissance Festival. I've seen what you do. I know your parties. I've been to them. So, a few people. But everyone's a goddamn Viking until a troll wanders into the yard. Ooh, pardon me while I misappropriate your culture with some funky dance moves. Since this is the last stream of the broadcast, I guess I can do this, huh? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Look, I don't need your commentary there, Streamlabs. Hit the play button. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's good. The post might be deleted, but the memory will live on forever. All right. By the way, this is how bad Philly is right now. Let's take a look. See how bad Philly was at that time 7 years ago. Fracking a city for methane? Probably. Yep. No lie. This is how bad Philly gets. You know what? And Atlanta gets this bad too. So, yeah, that's terrible. You saying my sweet dance moves are funny? I'm just like, my give a shit meter is just bouncing on empty right here. See what else. I see. 6 years ago, for all this talk about me being a monster, I slept really well last night. I'm not sure what that's in reference to, but I'm sure it was someone being mad at me. Probably on the internet. I'm at the point it's like, I'm like so low energy on this thing. I'm like resting my nose on the foam to keep my head up. Let's see. 6 years ago today, you got a podcast or YouTube show? Drop a link here. Looking to collect people to talk to about a movie or TV production I'm in. Dead Sexy Radio and Shed of the Dead comes right to mind. Who else is out there? There's someone from Dead Sexy Radio talking. And I noticed that they are no longer tagged in my post, so that means they're no longer interested in me as a person. I don't think Dead Sexy Radio even exists anymore. And Shed of the Dead, which I guess is still a thing, was a thing. They were going to talk to me about something? Maybe? Yes. My sexy dance moves make all the cucumbers purple. Shed of the Dead has not posted anything in like 2 years. So, anyways. Good work, guys. Way to keep on top of your fucking podcasts, I guess. You know what, dude? Like, really, if you're going to, like, stop doing a podcast, just delete your Facebook page. It doesn't need to be archived. It doesn't need to be permanently remembered in perpetuity? Perpetuosity? I don't know. Yeah. So, First Tattoo by Cesar Santos. Pretty awesome, dude. Get that printed somewhere. Put that in the bathroom. I don't know. I think the Hello Kitty panties might confuse some people. Okay. Then, Demonic Toys. Dude, I love this movie. So, like, here is what Demonic Toys is about. Like, right here. Then the security guy got stabbed by a baby. Got dick stabbed by a baby. And then an abused waif jumped out of the vent and introduced herself. That is literally how Demonic Toys starts. A security guard gets stabbed in the dick by a baby, and then a orphan jumps out of the vents and says her name. Like, it's pretty amazing. All right, what's this? So this is me testing out the new shotgun. Let's go full screen for this one. Yeah. Here we go. I would say that shotgun is a success. Flat out success. I can't say that is probably the most successful shotgun I've ever seen in my life. Such a great clip. I should just turn that into like a thing. Ugh, I can't imagine trying to go through all my Twitch info to find that one now. Okay, this is my first time with mask latex. So this is not like a latex that you kind of pour and shape into a mold. This is like a latex you just pour directly and shape as it's drying. I mix it with filler. I went a little bit farther with the steps on this, and then I painted it by hand. And then the idea is after you paint it by hand, you cut it into pieces in such a way that you can re-glue it on someone's face. And then you glue the pieces on the person's face. So that way when they talk or gesticulate, yes, that's a real word now, it'll move with them. So even though they're wearing like, an eighth inch, quarter inch of latex on their face, you can still see their facial expressions. I was about most of the way through that process and I lost it in a house fire. Sad trombone. Speaking of sexy dance moves, how about some of this?
Donald Trump, you have to admit it, is fun to watch. Is this a Donald Trump reality show with important actors?
Donald Trump turned this from a circus into a full-fledged reality show.
He's putting on the greatest show we've ever seen in the presidential election by far. He's red-faced, he's angry, he's funny, he's strange, he's unpredictable, he's real in that way that only reality television stars are real. Trump's alright, so he's so fun to watch. It's easy to lose sight of how terrifying his rise really is. But Donald Trump is the most dangerous major presidential candidate.
And
Trump is a serious competitor to win the Republican presidential nomination. If he wins the Republican
Anyways.
presidential nomination, he may win the general.
5 years later, we found out he was. So, whatever. How about that for you? Were warned. You were warned. Let's see. On this day 5 years ago, do not confuse a lesson for a soulmate. Raise your hand if you did that. Pretty sure everyone has. This goes along this lines of do not confuse shared trauma for bonding, I think. Oh, I posted this before. This is about the government cutting your funding for PBS and stuff. I don't know. I'm at the point now I feel like I'm just screaming into the void. Oh, so here's a fun fact. 4 years ago, I found out that Frankenstein author Mary Shelley, also credited as the creator of science fiction. Science fiction as a whole did not exist before this woman created it. So therefore, yes, nerds, science fiction was created by a woman. So the next time you get all fucking mad about your Star Wars main character being a woman and saving a day, you can go eat me where it's freshest. Anyways, so Mary Shelley kept her dead husband's heart and carried it with her for almost 30 years until she died in 1851. It was found in a desk drawer a year later, wrapped in a copy of one of his final poems. Morbidly romantic or romantically morbid? You go ahead and leave a comment below and you tell me. Yeah, I think we'd all do this, right? Probably. Oh my God. Losing Fords. Please refrain from spamming simple. Yeah. That one's for you, audience. All three. See, it's still the same three people watching this. So, yes, it's true. Actually, like, me and my old lady have almost gotten into arguments about this. Like, I feel like women make better film directors because they are more emotionally in tuned with the practice of good storytelling. I think it's not so much his argument as I don't think I ever convinced yet, but after I make her a ham sandwich, she'll get it. Okay, so 4 years ago, nothing happens for a reason. Nothing happens for a reason. Your life sucks because you let it. There you go. Get that tattooed on your ass, you hipster. Man, I'm just all sorts of like out of control here, huh? Wear the armor. Never forget what you are. The rest of the world were not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you. True story, and funny enough, that's kind of part of the inspiration of the fact that my special effects production company is called Bad Seed FX, because I got members of the family who call me the Bad Seed, which is interesting because I probably have the longest branches out of all of them. Let's see. 4 years ago today, 5,000 friends. Yes, I had hit the 5,000 friends mark at this point. 5,000 friends, and I had 3 of you check on my safety and well-being. Don't think I didn't notice. Holy shit, people, there was no incident. I just think it's odd that I went from a half dozen posts a day for years on end to 30 days of radio silence in front of a viewership of coffee thousands and no hint of a rumor of death or imprisonment. Yeah, like, so you got 5,000 friends and you're making a dozen posts a day for weeks on end for years and years and years and years. And I don't know, dude, like, so I kind of keep track of my friends list, and if someone goes silent, I go looking for them, and I try to find out what's going on. I've had it happen recently too. It's like a buddy of mine just suddenly stopped posting. I'm like, so I looked him up, got his number. I'm like, hey, are you all right? And he's like, yeah, just went away for a bit. Yeah, it was cool. It was nice. See, that's what friendships are. They care. They check in on you. This whole 5,000 friends. You know what the problem is? Facebook calls it friends. They shouldn't. They should call it networks, connections, people. That's the problem. Now people don't understand the definition of friendship anymore. Get off my lawn, old kids, as I scream at clouds. Wolfshine Radio, Depeche Mode. I do love Wolfshine. I do love Depeche Mode. I think I actually like Depeche Mode now than I did back then. But here we are. Flipper Derlin, 3 years ago, posted in alt.tasteless something that can no longer be seen because it was probably deleted. Rest in peace, deleted meme. That's not even how you spell deleted. Deleted meme. Okay. So there's that. Goodbye. I shared it. I'm sure it was great. Urban Web Series Awards 2018 nominated for Blue Collar Hustle. 5 awards. Congratulations, Blue Collar Hustle. You have accumulated multiple awards over the years. Happy to be a part of it. I'm very glad I was able to bring Alanche's vision to life. It's kind of my high watermark there. One of my high watermarks. I keep getting high watermarks like every year, dude. My career gets awesomer and awesomer. And then better things happen. And they get deathly sick between films. Let's see. Feel free to tag an idiot you know. No one tagged any idiots in this. Breaking, your Facebook friend that still believes the Russian investigation is a hoax despite 19 indictments and guilty pleas is totally buying every conspiracy theory about the Parkland shooting. True goddamn story. And they still do it. It's like, they still think it's like a hoax. And it's like, dude, but people are in jail for life right now over that investigation. Do you think it's a hoax? What is with you? Like, why are you like this, people? Anyways, okay. 3 years ago today. So not only do I have to school liberals in gun laws, but I also have to do the same for conservatives. Holy shit, people, stop talking and start listening. Because a lot of you are saying some dumb shit. If someone sold the shit for a living and decides to point out your mistake and swallow the ego and be thankful someone took a moment to help you learn something. It's just like me and Facebook and gun discussions do not get along. Which just really sucks because I love teaching people things. Like, I know about guns. I will teach you about guns. All you gotta do is ask. But don't just come jumping out of the woodwork and screaming crazy, weird shit. Like, no, Mattel, the toy company, did not make AR-15s for Vietnam. Like, that's not how that worked. Even though the Sewer Sewing Machine Company did make 1911s for World War II. And if you happen to find a 1911 that says Singer on the side of it, please send it to me. I'll give you $5. And later I'm going to be posting about how I got a Singer 1911 for $5 when they retail for about 9,000. Probably 90,000 at this point. Anyway, so that's it, I think, here. This is the last post. And I get to end today in a banger because here is Nine Shrines Nimrod. This is a music video I helped make 2 years ago. Thank you to Digital Thunderdome Studios. This was one of the first videos I did with them. I think this was the second or third one. Working with Scott and Des was a joy, and we got to work with Nine Shrines, which is great. Fun fact, the drummer of Nine Shrines is from Attack Attack, and if you guys recognize the name of that, it's because Crabcore. I'm going to let you look that one up. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play the video and enjoy my beer. And I hope you enjoy watching the video and watching me drink this beer. Oh, look, an ad. Can I skip it? Skip. All right, cool. Here we go. Good work.
All right, pretty fucking excellent, right? What a great way to wrap the show. Like seriously, I'm so excited. Like that's like the highlight of my calendar year for the past 12 years of Facebook. Like it's great. I get to end it on an up note. Like this is good shit. This was the beginning of some great fucking things happening for me. Got to work with Digital Thunderdome. I got to meet Cam. I got to work with Nine Shrines. I got to go to this cool location I've been to multiple times in my career. Like there's a lot of story in that video. And as a matter of fact, I think being as it's the anniversary of it, I just might go ahead and come out with like some sort of live rebroadcast slash commentary of being like, where I could sit there and like watch the video, and then show like, and then pause it and talk about various stuff. Because dude, there's a lot of hidden stuff going on in there. Oh, thanks, Alexander. Woo, look at that, dude. Alexander Cole coming out of the woodwork for that. There's a buddy I knew from way back where we worked on that software company together. He's gone on to do directing and filmmaking and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. Like all sewers flow in the same direction, or whatever the saying is. So cool. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry you tuned in at the last second here, but yeah, like I'm saying, I think what I'll do is I'll do a live reaction video, if that's what you call it, and I'll play the video and I'll make commentary and I'll stop and I'll point out all the cool stuff in it, because one of the hallmarks of me as a production designer for a lot of these works is I love hiding Easter eggs in there. There's always a story. If there is a scene in the music video where the someone's drinking out of a teacup, like there's a story behind that specific teacup. I don't just go to a prop store and say I need this, this, and this. I pick up stuff and I look at it. I go, does this tell the story? If it does not tell the story, does it tell a story? And that's how I end up hiding a lot of cool shit in the background, like disembodied feet and zombie posters and stuff like that. Thank you for being so proud of me. We should get together sometime and talk about the stuff that we do nowadays, and compare and contrast notes or whatnot. Yeah. Shoot me a note, I guess, like Instagram / back. Wait, you know what? Let me type this out in here. Instagram.com / Bad Seed FX. There you go. If you want to see the work that I've done and the work that I do, check that out. Alexander, please. Excuse me, I'm so rude. Please send me a note there. We can get in contact because I want to talk to you about Black Cinema. I got a few days left for that. And yeah, so that's it. Tune in tomorrow where I talk about the same dumb shit on the same regular basis. Oh, look at that. Losing Forward loves me. I love her too. All right, bye, kids. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It is getting nice and warm out for most of the country. Get outside and go play.